of Agric era Canada saying honorable my ministry no so one of the main ministry socio-economic effect of this COVID-19 and muka ho pa because Ghana yet say other African countries say before ohia mu ne yete nti kekua de enke ye pa COVID ba ye hu say dem kofo rush for aduane beyond that ye say aduane bo ekoso ne ade mo mema waka mo long term say de na ye na yetumi afix ya Agric no na yetumi nya edu ba bia ye benya aduane ye mpre ye ho na ya afa ne ye kokra mo efi China ye kokra basic ne ye makra ye kokra fi China ne dia ba but mame overview say see Agric ministry on the ground COVID ba ye etisen kuya etisen
yo efia mame enchia wetiefo na enchia ganafo titru me peso asofo ahwe me COVID di akofa nsem bebre na ba na ohwe a de mudi mu akotren kese ye aduane sem
okay
se chefie shedem na ne aduane abedi a ho be kire nyina ehu bi ye bi si na nsen me maso ye de ye boy ho modin se ye be makua ne mu ayedren ye be hyem kena na ya san trem ministry no anamo bibiri na yetu enye se COVID ba ni yetu be Ghana for the to me de ma MPP for by 2017 and she bibiri programs bibiri ni abe introduce BT say when planting for food and job when paid when rearing for food and job it's a dozen ye na say ye dey abai kura no ye say ye fence a greenhouse ye fence agriculture de ni nyina we ye nhihye ya ministry na ye ni nyina na bia wo ni objective de ye pese butaya asisu ye pese at the end of the day ni ye achieve but they are successful so far planting for food and job I am very successful the India I am very successful ni say ohwe se ne ye hyase nipa ye de o mo hyase just a little over 200,000 about 205,000 people and ye de o mo hyase 2017 we move from almost 500 plus thousand 2018 2019 we recorded 1.2 million Ghanaians who have joined the program. It tells you say 1.2 million Ghanaians will be a Kriani be out let's assume say Kriani be a just an acre of land would be a maize. So what you say and each acre we are talking about say with an improved season a farmer no is able to be a to me I harvest almost about between 32 to 38 bags of maize, a brew, just multiply it and see. And I'm not surprised, year 2019, even maize alone, were able to produce a little over 3 million metric tons. First in the history of this country. It has never happened before. We share the averagely between 1.5, 1.7 million metric tons annually. But we jump to that level. It tells you the involvement, how successful the program has become. But and yet, a brosungwan you focus. One of our objectives as a ministry is to say, "Emo titru ID women I craft money about we will cut down the importation of rice into this country. We spent a lot. Usha memo isika do na yenya ya de spend to the top aduane ba omemwa than any other thing. Meanwhile, usha ya asase ya wa asase yirantam da very fertile. If I should tell you we have not been able to cultivate on even half of those land. It's just Ghana. Virgin like that, which means we have the potential. And then,
I know, as a sadia, now planting for somewhere, I don't know, come ever for complaining, say, a Diana Boko form near there. And I said, okay, if planting for food and jobs, a year said the okay, yes, and then can only say, Gary, you're turning 15 Ghana cities. So,
you, if you are sure, ma'am, one, I say, a queer, a season, and ya no more, it's summer on the dia, all year round farming. Nipa kakre bi na say bi more irrigation system wa betumi dey all year farming. We share almost about close to about 2.5 million Ghanaians active farmers, smallholder farmers. They don't depend on any irrigation. They depend on rain-fed. And every year, over southern sector, we have 2 seasons the produce. We have the major season, which starts from March, April, May. By June, July, we started harvesting. Now you sign the minor season. If free August near planting, September, October near chassis. But my patch they say because it is that. Tambia, Krianini be cyclical between any time we start any new season between March, April, and May going. Prices of food items are very expensive on the market.
A normal.
Normal. You can analyze it. You can check. Go back several years and check. Because within that, no last year. Kakrabi naka o marketer. Omu release ba. So prices now.
The prices slightly.
Oh, it is annual thing that happens. So every year, biano, ubia was study the trend of food prices, food item prices on the market. Will tell you that between March, you can ask Isoko. They have been doing a wonderful job. Yes, between March, April, May, where is the planting season, food items increase a little bit. Not, my friend say too high to the extent. Say the Ghanaian cannot afford it. You see, my minister, they took him out of context. The question that was asked, my sister station CB, a Joy FM reporter, and all kind. Or the question by minister and be say minister aduane bo ayefu aduane bo ayedrin market, it means planting for food and job has failed. That was the question. And no sunya floor no say ope abanya aduane bo ayefu pa wona peso MPP abenso nanado, because within this period of 4 years body akura no near ton 5 cedi. He never said presently you can get plantain.
One can say presently.
Now presently we are all aware. Even before I hear
it's Ghanaian Times is so misquoted because Ghanaian Times are the same thing.
I was sitting there. They can play it. You gave an analysis. Say 4 years, food prices have never been cheap than this government within the last 4 years. And plantain, it is true. We all witness it in 2018. He wouldn't have said that. Because we all know, even before lockdown, 3 weeks ago, he did a press conference. And Obeka said, who said, Ako slow market because of the lockdown. But obviously, people should not rush in buying excess so monko keep. They should buy what they can consume. Now, Sebanasa market women and so no pressure there will be more food in the market and people will go and the prices will come down. He has come in 3 weeks ago to come on the same platform.
It will be a misquoted minister now will be taken out of context.
They've taken him out of context. I was there. I was sitting there with him. The video is there. Maybe they can listen or they can watch it. Number 1, no say aduane abu. Number 2, no say aduane bo ayefo. Na say dey o say ayefo no dey ye na yantena se. Yes,
na dey o say aduane abu dey.
Aduane wo. You cannot nobody can tell. Their food
have you gone. No bo aye dey ye nya ntoso.
There's difference between price bo aye dey and aduane is not even available at all.
Okay.
There's availability of food. I'm not sure say if you were to car kojum say okoto tomatoes. When you went there was no tomatoes in the market. You will find tomatoes. But the price might have gone up. You find cassava, the price might have gone out. Two different things together. Yeah, na see na mega jo yeti ha. Yeah hu. Na ye de board ye kura abroye in 2018. 3 cedi ye kwa ye se ji eduro. People were not even taking it. That was the references that the man, like I said, under the planting for food and job for the first time, I had to board here between 3 cedi to 5 cedi in this country. It is a case of aduane bo, the Obeka say aduane bo e kosoro under this government ibia, and it is clear when you read the so-called report, it is there. Even from December, January, they predicted food prices came down. Yet COVID-19 ya abebomua sesiai kaduane ye benya de free amanone abe supplement de ye produce wa na manfo enya bie se ye ntumi nkofa ma. So definitely you get the prices.
COVID-19 by the aduane ho ayeden.
Aduane ho ayeden no ye say the carefree amanonia edeba omamu ano obi are closing the border but the enu the enu the battle the o pese odi afiatu o pese odi aburo aduane o pese odi banchi aduane o pese odi body we have enough in this country.
Okay,
but also compare Thailand rice and your friend is basmati money in your manume didia. How do you want to get those rice so until you change your taste says see baby you do know we have to consume the air produce
one no kwa mono amanko for na Ghana mono ade
me nko hu de oni ketra kro no but ye me no me fie me di Ghana mo because to ya baby onye se me ye na advert amano na ho na me to me mo me fie a Ghana mo na me di because ahoden na e de krachi cent no so kra ehwam krachi ye di fra mo no ba nti
ono boy ade so say ye na ye take minister now to ye ne anti minister okabro for ye ntina
oh yes I say me ka say okabro for me say response I know the ban he was na general comment like explanation or kase aban the obeka say aduane bo ayedirin bia no enye no because aban we apen so na aduane bo ayefu but ayetumi to board here between 3 to 5 cedi ayikura eduro wan kase say see akọ marketer ubeto body eduro I'm not sure that was what he would have been an insensitive person to make that statement. Looking at the situation that we find ourselves, Naya admitted 3 weeks ago, he has come to even address the whole nation. What Giatum said, the cost or memoir, people are increasing prices. Now, within after 3 years, because he wouldn't have said that.
On a mess about one, I said, Ediana more dona or CCC, a door, so no, store.